What's up, Wednesday style? Wednesday style.
That's right. It's What's Up Wednesday for the third time. We're going to try this out again. Hello, sir. How you doing? We've got Chief Master Sergeant Eric Hein in here.
Going good to go.
We can hear you. Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go through my normal routine. It is 7:44 and 49 degrees outside. I just want to make sure that I could actually hear you this time. So, you're from the Security Forces, and you said you've been here for about a month. How are you liking it so far?
I love Incirlik. It's not bad at all.
Yeah? And so you're pretty familiar already with all of the base security and things that happen around. So here's the first question for you. How secure is Incirlik? How secure is the base?
I assure you that our base is extremely secure. We're just as secure as any base that you'll find in USAFE. Although since the United States Air Force is a guest on the Turkish air base, they actually have security for the perimeter and for the security of the installation. We are here to assist as the Americans, to assist them in their security and help protect our assets here on the ground also.
Awesome. And you mentioned that the Turkish Air Force and the Turkish military is around the perimeter. Why does the TURAF inspect the inside of a car when it's going off base?
Just like we have our different TTPs, our tactics, techniques, and procedures, they also have theirs. And one of theirs is they like to inspect the vehicles as it's going out, just to make sure that there's no theft, no contraband, anything suspicious. It's just another way that they can utilize to get face-to-face contact with the individuals entering and leaving the bases.
Okay, that makes sense. And here's a big one. How prevalent is crime such as theft and vandalism on the base? I know some people have had their bikes stolen.
Right. Just like anywhere else, you're going to have your spikes and you're going to have your low points for petty crimes and that type of stuff. Incirlik's just like a normal installation. You're going to have your crime, you're going to have your vandalism, but it is not to a point where it is a trend into the bad. Just like anything else, if you utilize locking your stuff up, making yourself look like a harder target for the thefts to come or the thieves, they're not going to come and try to steal it. They're going to look for the easy route. They're going to look for the path of least resistance for when they steal. And the same thing with vandalism. You find that anywhere.
Okay. And what role does the What role does the security forces at the gate play? Do they enforce curfew? I know I got an email yesterday about curfew changing for the base. It was from midnight until 5 instead of from 2 to 5. Yes,
we utilize that as a RAM measure just to kind of keep things off balance. If anyone's watching what we're doing, and it helps assist us to identify types of trends or what's going on. We're able to see, what's different or what's happening out there. As for the security forces at the gate, we're there to assist the Turkish Air Force for the entry and the exiting of vehicles, and at the same time, we're there to assist in if someone loses their gate pass, or if someone shows up without a gate pass, which actually happens quite a bit, we're there to assist in the flow of communication to the Turkish Air Force and speed up the time that it takes to get that temporary gate pass. At the same time, they're there to assist in the communication flow from the Turkish Air Force to our BDOC, our Base Defense Operations Center, our law enforcement or 911 cell for the base, and it helps communication between us and the Turkish Air Force.
Okay, well that's always good because sometimes there's that language barrier and understanding.
Right.
So that's pretty awesome. And for our final question, what happens to trigger that loud klaxon noise coming from the security forces dorms? I'm glad you knew what that word was. I'm like, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, the klaxon, that's our indication for our security force members that they need to be recalled immediately to the to BDOC. And what they do, as soon as they hear that in the dorms, or at the same time, our BDOC is doing telephonic recalls. So every member in the base is also getting a phone call advising them to report into work. And we utilize that for like a recall during exercise, so we can be prepared. So if anything would happen, we are always prepared.
Okay, yeah, I've sometime coming into work, I've seen them running across the street. I'm just like, what is going on?
It's pretty fascinating. You should take a step back and just watch. It's just like all these ants just rushing towards the locations or to the rally points that they need to go to.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And sir, is there anything you wanted to add about base security or anything security forces wise?
No, just to emphasize when we were talking about the crime, is just locking up your bikes, putting them in a location so if someone's walking by, they don't happen to see that something's easily can be taken. And at the same time, don't think that if something's stolen, not to report it. It's just like you would in the States. If something is stolen, please call BDOC 911, report that you had a theft, and we're going to come out and we're going to investigate it. And I assure you that we're going to investigate everything to the fullest extent that we're able to.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for coming out and bearing with us while we had a couple of technical difficulties this morning. Very much appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Thanks. And also, maybe we can get you in here some other time in maybe a couple of weeks.
That sounds good.
Thank you very much again. And coming up now, we've got Jordan Sparks Battlefield right here on AFN Incirlik the Eagle, serving America's best.